So I'm gonna have to show you how I do the wheel of movies. It's so cute. I turn the wheel. It's like Wheel of Fortune, kind of, but I turn the wheel and it picks out a movie. And so the movie that it picks, I wish it picked another movie, but I do like this movie. The movie that it picked is called Don't Look Back. This movie, Don't Look Back, this is a good movie. It's a Tubi movie. Go Tubi. I don't know. They're putting other movies in there. All of the melanin, yes, but the Tubi is adding other movies. I don't know why, but okay. So we are going to review Don't Look Back. Go take a look at the Tubi movie, Don't Look Back. I might bring somebody in to discuss this movie because it has so many points. I mean, they did such a good job. But I have to say that I do not like the ending of the movie. I think that the writers need to change the ending of the movie sometimes. But, we just got to deal with the ending of the movies. So, this movie, Don't Look Back, you have to go and watch it on Tubi. This is the movie, lady. It's just my perspective. Don't Look Back. So this movie, it is directed by Dennis Reed II. Jessica Ryan Harum Robertson and Don Snipes. These are the two main characters. And I have to say that it has a lot of different points in this movie. The actors did a very good job of making you think that you were watching somebody in front of your living room face to face. So I want to point out that marriage is the number one in this movie. Although there's marriage, there's also divorce. That's the negative. That's the negative in the movie because it seems like that all the time our people, they get married and then they get divorced. I'm not saying, in real life. I'm just saying in the movies. Take Tyler Perry. I mean, he did have some movies where they were married or getting married and then they got a divorce. So, can we see our people stay together and not break up? That would be nice. I know everything is not all 100 all the time, but I mean, it would be nice. It would really be nice. So marriages have a covenant, a spiritual covenant when you get married. And this is my own opinion, my perspective. May not be your perspective, and that's okay. Why is it okay? Because I'm the one that's talking about the movie and it's my perspective. So if you agree, then give me a thumbs up that you agree or let me know, yay, I agree, and in the comments. And if you disagree, you can agree to disagree and tell me why in a positive way. Let me know what you think. I think that you don't deserve to breathe the same air that I breathe. So she mastered that part. I don't know. I think I would have said that to somebody that I was dating back in the day or now. I mean, I don't know. Because you don't deserve to breathe the same air that I breathe. Like, that was nice, girl. You did that. He says, you done forced me to look outside this marriage, run into your friends and stuff. Now, he did not say stuff. I'm saying stuff because I don't want to cuss. And, it just sounds better just to say stuff. Maybe not, because in the movie it was real. It was real. So just take the stuff. Take the stuff. So this movie, Don't Look Back, the movie starts off with Charlie, which is the main character, the woman character. She goes into a hotel and knocks on the door of the room, and a guy is in there. And the guy opened up the door and he thinks that it is somebody that's delivering food. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna get you a tip. And he don't notice that it's her. So she yells at him, and she's like, he must have been cheating, right? So he was cheating. And she slapped him, walks out the door. So the next scene is they are in court and they are getting a divorce. So they are in court, they're getting a divorce. Her homegirls are yapping, all in the mix. And the next step is where she says, you don't deserve to breathe the same air that I breathe. I mean, she doesn't say it in those exact words, but I like to say it that way. She basically says that. And that is the stuff. You did your stuff. Charlie, you did a good job. He did a good job too. He did a good job by communicating, explaining what his needs are. Now, did Charlie listen? No. Did he listen? No. But I think they both tried to listen, because they did go back and forth and communicate in a pretty good way. But it was over once she saw him in a room with another lady. Like, she was done. And during the argument, he had been cheating on her anyway. So she was done. She was just fed up. So Charlie looks for a home, and she finds a home, and she comes home in her new home, and there's a guy that's cutting her yard. She's like, oh, he's so fine. Look at this man. Who is he? So he's the lawn guy. This guy, he has muscles. He has muscles, but this is my perspective. Not my type. But I guess for Charlie, that's her type. That's her thing. I don't know. Her husband was different. But okay. So they kind of get a connection, and she brings him water and talks to him about cutting her lawn in the future. So that's the start of it all. Look back. Let's talk about lust. The definition of lust is very strong sexual desire. Now, in the Bible, if you review Exodus 20:17, let's take a look. So I'm going to give you a summary because it's kind of long, but basically, lust means that you do not have lust towards your neighbor or neighbor things, possessions, people that work for your neighbor, that type of thing. Now, we have to discuss lust because Charlie started off with lust. I mean, she was looking at the lawn guy, and she even said it to herself, like, what is going on? Why do I feel this lust for him? She didn't say those words, but, in the movie, she was saying other words, and I'm not going to cuss. So eventually, Charlie and the lawn guy has sex, and it's kind of crazy because she don't know him. Why in all these movies they don't know these men, but